You can't turn your phone while recording?
What? Fuck, you had a lot of people on there, so.
We'll just give him a minute to get back on.
Is it on again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you, it's a little bit tilted this way.
People are coming back on.
Okay.
There's 2 people on now.
What was that?
2 people are on now.
Okay. Alright. Well, sorry about that. We got disconnected. If you're coming back on, we're going to start back where we were with just that wrist release work. So if you've already done the cat-cow variation, let's just turn the hands to face back, tuck the toes, and just sit back for a couple breaths, and you can slide your hips from side to side. Yeah. Open, really nice open hands. Obviously, the further that you sit your hips back, the more intense that stretch is. Okay, and then we'll finish up with that. Let's keep the toes tucked. You're sitting back, hips to heels, and then reaching your arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Just take this one slow. We're squeezing the top of the shoulder blade together. Yep. The elbows drop a little bit. Middle of the shoulder blade squeezes. And then elbows drop down. We squeeze the bottom of the shoulder blades. And we want to tilt the chest up. So you're really squeezing the scapula together. All right, big breath in. Arms up and overhead. As you exhale, reach your arms forward, round, curl, pull up on the knees. So it's a little sequence there that we'll do with breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows bend. If the feet are too much, yeah, you just do this untucked toed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward. If possible, you're holding onto your knees, curling, rounding spine. Inhale up. Exhale, last one, lean back. See if you can keep your pelvis moving underneath you so it's not just in the low back there. All right, arms up, big breath in. And as you exhale, we'll come on all fours. If you did have your toes tucked, we're going to give them a little tap tap on the top of the feet. Left hand comes down straight under your shoulder. Yeah, we'll see if we can keep this arm in external rotation. So you're sliding your bicep back or forward and the tricep towards your knee. And we reach the right arm to the ceiling, find a big breath in, leaning back. And then as you exhale, sweep underneath. So you're reaching over to the left as far as you can. We're going to keep it active so this arm stays off the floor. Big breath in, leaning back and opening up. And then exhaling, reaching underneath. So again, we reach as far as possible, doing your best to keep both feet grounded on the earth. Last one, big breath in, leaning back. And this one will take a bind. So the right thumb turns down. We're in an internal rotation. You might hold on to your pants. If you can, you're sliding your hand down towards the left inner thigh, leaning into the left hand and then twisting, so you're creating some rotation in your upper back. Okay, so we'll be there for a final exhale. Maybe you're even looking to the ceiling. Lots of weight in your left hand here. Big breath. And then right arm reaches to the ceiling, placing the right hand to the floor. Let's go to the other side. Left arm reaches to sky, breath in. Exhale, sweep left arm all the way underneath as far as you can. Keeping it active with the shoulder, elbow lifted. Big breath in, leaning back, opening up, and exhale, reaching underneath. So we'll get real yogic here and allow the breath to lead the movement. So as you inhale, the breath lifts the arm rather than movement initiating breath. And then I exhale and sweep the arm underneath. So this is where we come into our 5 count breath. So we'll do one there, inhaling for 5, left arm to sky for 3, 2, and 1. We internally rotate, thumb down, we're reaching around your back. If possible, you're grabbing a hold of a piece of your clothing, or maybe just the back of your hand on your sacrum, and then we're opening up through your chest. Yeah. Mostly here, we want to leverage the twist from your bottom hand, so lean forward into the right hand, push into the floor, and then move your ribs. Right lung moving underneath your body, left rib cage on top. Okay, final breath out, have a look to the ceiling, rotate all the way up into your neck. Left arm to sky, breath in. And as you exhale, place the left hand down to the floor. Tucking the toes under, pressing your hips back to down dog. So Just bend your knees there, nice casual downward facing dog. Your knees don't have to be straight. If you're feeling a bit tight in your hamstrings, just have a bit of give in your knees. Mostly here we're focusing on the spine being long. So I'm going to lengthen the arms, press your chest back towards your legs. All right, and then next breath in, look forward and step your right foot through your hands. Left knee comes down to the floor. We'll reach both arms up to the ceiling. Find a big breath in. Make sure this left hip is tucked underneath you, so we're not arching in your low back. You want to find 90-90 alignment, so your left hip is above your left knee and right knee is above right ankle. Breath in, we'll get into your hip flexors a little bit here. Grab a hold of opposite elbows and pull them apart. If you can't grab the elbows, right, forearms or wrist work as well. And then as you exhale, we'll side bend to the right. Just make sure that the left hip tucks underneath you. You're squeezing your left glute. And then the breath is moving all the way down into this left side. Okay. Final breath in. A little bit more space with your exhale. Both arms to sky. As you exhale, same movement as before, the elbows bend. We squeeze the top of the shoulder blades, the middle, and the bottom of the shoulder blade squeeze. Lift the chest. Both arms reach to the ceiling, breath in. This time we'll do a twist, left elbow, outside right knee. Okay, so the thumbs come together to touch towards the center of your chest. You want to leverage your left elbow against your knee. Right elbow presses out to the outer edge of the mat, so you get a nice deep twist there. Once you are twisted, just find your breath. So big breaths, those 360-degree breaths in your ribs. Full breaths out. We'll just be there for a final breath in. With your exhale breath, place your hands down around your right foot. Right foot comes back to meet your left, high plank pose. So a nice strong plank pose, press the floor away, lean forward. So with chaturanga, you want the elbows to be in line with your wrists. Chest forward, right? Lower belly pulls in, the legs are nice and firm. We're lowering down nice and slow for 5. Elbows brush your waist, so keep them tight for 2. And then all the way down, we'll get into the chest a little bit more here. Let's work with the left elbow first so you can see. So left elbow slides to the side. The elbow is in line with your shoulder, maybe slightly above, and palm is open. Right hand slides underneath the right side. We're rolling over onto the left side chest. So just come into your own range, right? Sometimes you need to move the left rib cage slightly towards your right hand. And then again, here we use the breath. So huge breaths into the left side. If you're feeling like you're nice and open, this right foot can come to the floor. Right, we're leaning back. Right, I like to lift the left ear off the floor and imagine the neck lengthening a little bit deeper into the left side chest. Let's find a final breath in. The whole of the left hand is down, even the fingertips pressing into the floor. And then exhale and release. We'll switch sides, straight over to the right. So right elbow slides to the side, palm is down. Just make sure that the elbow is in line or slightly above your shoulder. Palm is open. This left hand slides down. Just coming into your own range. Again, if you need to move the rib cage slightly to get into your chest, feel into that. And then we're directing the breath. So watch the breath from the inside as it expands into your right side chest. Breathing intentionally underneath your rib cage.
5 minutes.
Final exhale there. Let's come back through center. We'll do a Shalabhasana, which is a cobra pose. We're lifting up, arms reach back, and thighs lift off the floor. So a back extension really active here. Reaching back, if you can, arms reach forward. So a little bit more challenging. Let's reach forward, turn the palms up, thighs off the floor. Big breath in, looking up, and then exhale, hands down. We'll press straight back into a push-up. So inhale, pressing up to plank pose, and then exhale, down dog. Chest to thighs. A full breath there, deep breath in, and a full breath out. Looking forward and stepping left foot forward between your hands. We'll drop the right knee down, untucking the toes, and rolling your way up. So we want to make sure here that we have that 90-90 alignment. We're not breaking in the low back. Right, we're squeezing the right glute. Both arms reach to the ceiling. We bring the opposite elbow on top. So get into the hip flexor first, inhaling. Exhaling, side bending towards the left. So we're going to pull up on the right elbow, squeeze your right glute, and press your back leg into the floor so much you feel like your back knee could lift a centimeter off the floor. So then the more that you press down, you'll feel a much stronger stretch in the right hip flexor. Final exhale. And then arms reach to ceiling. Let's keep the glutes squeezing on and the pelvis reaching down as you bend the elbows. So opening the chest. The more you lean back and press, the chest can stay lifted. Yep, so spine is still tall. Final breath out. Arms to ceiling, inhale. This time right elbow outside left knee for the twist. Ideally here we bring the thumbs right together to touch at the center of your chest. You're leveraging your elbow against your knee and your knee against your elbow. Okay, so you're holding there just for 3 nice deep breaths. Seeing if you can find more space with exhales. We inhale, create length within the spine. Exhale, leverage for a nice deep twist. Final one, inhale, long spine. Exhale, elbow against knee, twist. Looking down to the floor, framing left foot, bring your left foot back to meet your right. High plank pose, big breath in as you shift forward. Exhaling, you're lowering down slow to the floor. Elbows brush waist for 3, thighs stay on for 2. And all the way down, we'll go straight into cobra pose and then into shalabhasana. So that's the one where we lift the thighs off, arms reach back, and move into a little sequence here. So the thighs stay off the floor the whole time. Arms reach forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows back, chest lifts. Inhale, keep the height of the chest, arms forward. Not an easy exercise. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale, arms forward. All right, last one, arms back. Lift the chest as much as you can. See if you can lift the thighs all the way up to the hip points. Final breath in, toes are sparked. And then exhale and release. We'll press the hands down, we'll meet back in child's pose. So knees wide, big toes touch. And forehead on the floor. A little rest here before Jack gets you going for your session. So thanks, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow for some more yogs.
Okay guys, you should be feeling mobile and prepped for some high intensity now. We're going to work just with our body weight, so you don't need any equipment. 5 round workout. Can you see that, Lons?
There's a lag time, so I can't see it.
Right. So with our 5 rounds, we're going to work 30 seconds max effort, 15 seconds rest between exercises. With the push-ups, we're going to work on strength, so slow on the way down and fast away from the floor. The burpees, we're going to try and get the heart rate up, so we're going to work on speed. And the squats, the same with the push-ups, slow on the way down and fast on the way up. This is our first workout. Monica and I will be doing this for the next 20 days that'll lead into when yoga studios and gyms open on the 21st of June. Do a selfie photo at the end of this program and hashtag the photo prepare like a pro, like I've done here.
You can't see it.
To enter a competition to get a free month's training, personal training with myself. All right, let's begin. Starting with the push-ups, guys. So slow on the way down. Pick a standard that you can stick to, so either knees on the ground or knees off the ground. Find your hands at shoulder width. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those glutes on, core tight. A little bit slower on the way down, fast on the way up. 10 seconds. Time. Very good. 15 seconds. Shake out the arms. We're going to go to burpees now. You can do the dynamic version, or you can do the step-in version. So dynamic version, we're going to do a little jump at the top. That's what I'll be doing. The controlled version, I'll show on the second rep. Here, jump at the top, or step back, step in. Let's go, guys. Time. Good, going to the squats now. So feet outside your hip width, toes slightly pointed out. And remember, we're going to sit back into the heels and drive up fast. 2, 1, go. Go as low as you can. Find a depth that feels comfortable and hit that each rep. Time. Good. First round down. So that was a little bit more of a warm-up pace. We're going to pick up the pace now with the second round. Third round we'll go back down and then go hard again on the fourth round. So pick up the intensity now. Ready, set, and push-ups. Keep that core tight. Last one. Good. Burpees. Important with the burpees, we're cycling through the reps nice and fast, so no pauses in the reps. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Good, guys. Have a few slow breaths, slow the heart rate down. Get your feet into position. Outside your hips, toes out. 2, 1, go. Sit down to that range that's comfortable, drive up. Five seconds. Time. Good. Going to the third round. So this one, slowing it down just a little bit, focus a little bit more on technique, control the tempo, and then we'll go hard again on the next round. Ready, set, go. Push-ups. Control that core, keep the glutes on. Keep going, 5 seconds. Good. So now we're just trying to keep 70% for these burpees, consistently moving. 2, 1, go. Find a rhythm, hold that pace. Try and get a couple of breaths every rep. Good, guys. Set those feet, outside hips, toes out. going to be active through your feet, active through your hips. 3, 2, 1. Keep control on the way down. Drive up. Ten seconds. Good, fourth round. Let's go our hardest for this one. Okay, so you know the movement, you know the rhythm of the workout. Let's pick up the pace here. Don't save everything for the last round. Let's go hard on this fourth. 3, 2, 1. Into your push-ups. Keep your standards the same. If you're hitting the chest, hit it on the ground every time. Time. Good guys. Hopefully your heart rate's getting up. Mine certainly is. Here we go. 5 seconds. Set those feet. Toes out. Active through the feet and the hips. And go for it. Slow on the way down. Drive. We're really focusing on the breath. Seconds. Last round. Okay, empty the tank. Last round. 5th round. See what you can do. Try and keep the standard of the movement the same all the way through. Let's go. Set the hands. 2, 1. Go for it. 10 seconds. Good. Get ready for those burpees. Pick that pace up, really attack this set. Start hard and try and hold on. 2, 1, go for it. Sprint. One more. Good. Snuck in an extra rep there. 5 seconds. Set those feet. Active through the feet and the hips. Here we go. And control. Drive up. Last 3. Very good. 10.5 minutes. Nice little workout there to get you going. I'll wrap it up nice and quickly for those that feel like they're motivated now to get a session in, or if that's your session for the day, Monica and I are happy to provide that for you. Get us moving. the idea of the next 20 days is to provide some movement and some training leading into June 21st. If you're interested in more information of the services that I provide, check out jackmclean.com.au. And like I mentioned in the video halfway through, before we start the workout, take a selfie after this video, hashtag prepare like a pro. And over the next 20 days, I'll pick a winner that gets a free month training with me. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for logging on.